Hey guys, and welcome back. So I noticed that my last video of my first impressions of the new Erin Condren was filmed upside down, or my computer flipped it or something. So I wanted to do kind of an update on how I've done it, as well as a shorter version of my opinions, just in case those of you who are distracted by an upside film was not willing to watch it. I completely understand. So excuse me, every time I start filming, I start coughing. So I did go ahead and put the charm on my planner for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it there, but we'll see. One thing that I did notice is when I opened my charm, it says love to plan. And then I noticed other people said EC and cider. So I thought they were two different charms. My fault for assuming. It's literally just the back. So I thought that was really cute. I think that's the main reason I put it on there, is because I don't know, it's kind of special, or, you know, not everybody got one. So I know, I'm special. So I am going to keep this cover on there for now. Used to, I would try to change my covers at least once a month. Sometimes it was more than that. And then I've noticed the past year or so, I don't change my cover until it starts popping off. I was looking at going into the Luxe planners this year just so that I had one cover all year long, but then I've seen a lot of issues with it not closing and, you know, it just not working. So I figured I'd give it one more year, see how it goes. If I don't like it with the plastic covers on it again, I'll go for the Luxe next year. So I will probably keep this cover on here for a while. We'll see. So I haven't done anything to these first couple pages. I always put my name right here with a sticker. I bought a couple. It came in I didn't realize it was like a huge stack of them. So I bought a couple of them with my name on them, and I just use those every year. I've had them for a couple years now, and I really like them. On this page, I have gone ahead and gone in and marked my kids' schedule. So I mark when they have no school. I mark any kind of events. I mark my college start and end days for my classes. Any kind of school events go in here, birthdays, anniversaries, and of course bills that are paid once a year go in here as well. And then this page, I always have plans to use it, and then I never do. So this year I wanted to do kind of similar to what I do in my bullet journal. I want to take all of this information and I want to break it down so that if I come up upon a month and I'm like, oh, I don't remember what that is, which sadly it happens more times than it should, I just broke it down. I used the same code that I have in my bullet journal just to write down, you know, their fall break or winter break or whatever, birthdays, anniversaries, you know, all of that. The only thing that I did not put in this was all of my college stuff. So I did put, like here, I put that classes begin, and that was it. I left the rest alone, which I just realized I put that in the wrong color. Yay me! I haven't done anything to this page. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm thinking of using either this page or the next page as my bill page, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna use for the other one. I had a couple ideas and then I didn't write them down, so now I'm slacking. And then on this, I haven't filled it out yet. I do plan to do the birthdays here, my monthly goals here. It's going to depend on whether my goals are to turn my assignments in at least one day early, or if my goal is to spend 2 hours a day studying, you know, whatever it may be. This is where I'm going to put that. I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. I thought about putting any school activities my kids have that month, but I don't know yet. And then of course I have no clue what to use this as. I'm sure I'll figure it out as the year goes on. It'll probably change many times, but we'll see. And then on the monthlies, I always put a sticky note here. Some years I've put like the long sticky notes here. Some years I've put longer lined notes. This year I'm just doing a small note, and then what I do on this is I'll write like all the birthdays, events, anything like that. As the year comes up, I'll write everything else. I do plan to have a separate sticky note on this side for all of our football stuff so that I can put that in there. I do plan to keep our football schedule in the monthly view as well as the weekly view. That really helped last year. I don't know that I'm going to put all of our practice dates in the monthly because it's pretty consistent. But I do plan to keep all of our games and stuff on here. On weeklies, I just take the pink little sticky note. Well, this year it's pink. It just kind of depends on what stack I grab. And I'll put what we have on each individual day. So like I have a class that ends this day. If we have practice, I'll stick it on there. If we have a birthday or an event or whatever it may be, it gets put on a sticky note and it goes into the planner. So used to, when I used my last planning style, I would do a month of planning at a time. So I would lay down like all of my pay days, all of the recycle, all of the trash days, everything that, kind of is reoccurring. And then as the weeks came on, I would put a sticky note in there and then I would fill it in. But the base of my planner was completely filled out. Since I am changing my planning style this year, that's not gonna work for me. So I just plan on putting everything on sticky notes until I plan for the week. So some weeks are busier than others. It just kind of depends. I can show you my planner now. I have tons of stuff. So, here's the August. I just got a sticky note there. Just all depends on what we got going on. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the sidebar. I do wanna try the new sidebar out, or not the new sidebar, but kind of how I used to do my sidebar. I don't know that it's gonna all fit in this small of a space though. I don't wanna take this out because I actually really, 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 really love having this here. I know not everybody does, but I like to be able to highlight what week we're on and have kind of an overview of the month. So I like having that there. This, I've heard that a full box sticker will not cover, so I'm not sure. I don't mind that being there, but I kind of want my full bar there, so we'll see. Each month is the same process here. Let's see, obviously, the end of the year is a little different because I typically don't plan in this planner July through December of next year. What I do is I tear all the weeks out. Previously, I've torn everything out, but I plan on just tearing out these week pages and leaving the month pages. So my notes page, I haven't done a whole lot with them yet. I just have sticky notes on what they're gonna be. So every year I have a projects for my house list. We'll list everything that we wanna do in our house. We add to it as the year goes by, obviously, because as stuff comes up, we add to it. And then we cross them off as they get done. And then next year I'll transfer over what we haven't done yet. There's some things that are on our list that have been in this list since we bought our house. And there's some things that I, just put in last week. So this page is going to be my reading list. Every year I tell myself I'm going to have one, then I never do it. This year my goal is really to keep track of everything that I read. I really want to keep track of the books that I'm reading. On this page, I just have a recipe for our laundry soap. I keep it here because I lose it so often, and I've tried so many different recipes, and this is the only one that really works for having 3 stinky boys. And then this list is gonna be our Christmas list. So I keep track of like everything my kids want, everything my husband said he wanted. I keep track of what I'm wanting to buy, like kind of what my limits are and stuff like that. I haven't done anything with these pages yet. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, honestly. I typically figure it out as the year goes on, but as of right now, I have no clue. I do love that these are light enough that I can write on this and this isn't gonna be distracting. That's one of my favorite things about the dot grid pages this year. On the color pages, I never color on them. So what I do instead is I put sticky notes for like my college sign-in information, my student ID, my husband's work information to sign in so I can get his pay stubs. All of that is on this page. Still so confused on this page. Lots of confusion. I have no clue what I'm gonna do with it. I've seen a lot of people, put their weight loss or whatever in here. I really don't know. I don't know. That's a confusing one to me. This page I haven't filled in yet. I typically fill this one in as the year goes along. I do put a sticky note down here for next year's planner. It's kind of like my wish list for the next year's planner. So every year I have one. For instance, this last year had on there like vertical versus hourly, because I was trying to decide if I wanted to switch back to vertical, if I wanted to stay hourly. Since she updated the planners, that made it a little easier for me to decide. And honestly, so far, I am not sad about that change. I am so ready to get into this planner. I'm so excited. Every year for the past probably 3 years, I've had on here extra note pages. Never happens, but it's a wish list that I put on there so that when it comes out, I can put on there. And then in the back, I did cut out my sticker pages and trim them. I never use these pages for some reason. So I'm hoping with them here, I'll use them more often, because I do plan on keeping the month's worth of stickers in here so that I can still use them. If I need an extra one, it's already there and it's with me wherever I go. And on this back part, since I don't have the pouch, I do plan on putting any invites, oh my goodness, invites in here. I plan on having anything that I would keep in there would be here. So like every year when me and my son get our eyeglass appointments, I always put our new prescriptions back here so I don't lose them. One thing that I did want to mention is this year let's see. So right here is where the pouch ends. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then on this back side, that's like you can't put your fingers in there. It's a lot more closed off. So that's why I'm choosing to use this back part, because I feel like if I put it in here, it's a little bit more secure. So that is how I've set it up so far. Like I said, I'm extremely excited to get into this planner. I will be buying everything Kaleidoscope that they offer. I am obsessed with this print. This is my favorite print that they have ever done. I think Painted Petals and the Fleur was my top two, but this one, oh, y'all, this is my favorite, period. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys are excited as well. Things are going to be so much different in the coming year with this planner, so I'm really excited to share that with you. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it's a little bit easier to watch compared to the last one. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thanks. Bye.